Está.
Lucky, get lucky, get lucky. Okay, so we got an iron shot here on 3. So you can see aiming a little right. And this is what I was saying to you, just be a little bit aware of not aiming too far right with the irons. Because then we either get a little flick draw, obviously we had spoken about that 2 weeks ago. Otherwise you get a pull. This one's a little bit of a pull because aiming right, take the club a little bit inside. Change of direction, good. And then you kind of auto-correct it back online. You can see how that follow-through gets a little bit narrow and short there. Okay, now obviously with a longer club, that'll actually also cause a bit of a fade. So always trying to follow the shoulders and the arms, and then obviously get that takeaway and swing path nice and wide through the hitting area. Okay, and it's the tee shot on 5, so you can see how much better the shoulders are. Aiming sort of left half, left middle fairway. So then club head is aiming parallel to that. Okay, obviously perfect. Up the right side of number 5, that's perfect. That's pretty much exactly where you did. So you can see the takeaway gets that little bit longer and wider on line. We don't get the arms behind us like the other video, number 3. And then the ball starts on line, it doesn't start left. So you can see how much easier it's going to be to square the club from there, rather than in the other video the club was attacking the ball more from this angle. I mean, you can't get it much purer than that. So that was good. Well done. Hi mate, okay cool. Thanks for yesterday and well played. Okay, really nice. Obviously those changes coming in nicely, and the little tweaks we made when you're out there, okay, really adopting them nicely. So you're understanding the shoulder alignment, okay, and obviously starting to position that. And I can see fiddling with it a little bit off the tee, sometimes aiming further right, and the approach shots, okay, so you're kind of finding your range and your balance, which is really good. And then what we're saying is once you get that shoulder, okay, alignment correct versus the shot you want to play, then the arms and the torso and the shoulders follow one another, which obviously makes the club face stable and makes the ball come out a little bit straighter. Okay, so then you stop swinging your arms in this direction, okay, which obviously leads to sort of not only a two-way miss, but obviously miss-hit issues as well. So we're starting to line up better, take it away better, so we're not wanting to swing in here, and then everything's following the torso, and it's really starting to come out nicely. Okay, just keep going with it, it looks really, really good. Okay, so then a couple of little extras from there. So now that you are starting to hit the ball a little bit better, there was just a couple of course management errors. Okay, so 18 and 8 in particular. Okay, you do hit that 3-wood quite good, so you're starting to hit the ball a little bit better because you're compressing the ball and following your body. Okay, then you might have to just dial in when there's a fairway bunk or something in play. Okay, so just work out that yardage. I would say at the moment, the carry distance with the driver, probably around the 260 mark. Okay, and then obviously there's a bit of run out. So if there's a fairway bunker around that sort of 260, 270, 280 mark, okay, rather dial back with the 3-wood. That thing's carrying probably about 225-ish, and then with a rollout you can hit at 250. So just work on it that way. And then putting, I mean, I just touched on that quickly on the short game. Okay, obviously just a million times better. The pitch hole out on 6 is a bonus. But it's just, you know, it's all so much better. So that's kind of thing is going to start happening more and more often. So I'm really happy with the setup and the strike of it all looking good. So let's go into the putting. Okay, obviously a lot better. Alright, there was still 2, okay, where this handle kind of stopped a bit early. and you hit a little bit out the heel. The second putt on 15 in particular, okay, handle stopped with the putter and you just hit it left and out the heel. So keep working on that. Generally the strike is a little bit better. So now make sure of your face alignment of the putter. Okay, definitely have the tendency to aim that putter a little bit to the left or more left than you think. Okay, and it's really the same thing. So when you maneuver the putter a little bit to the right, we're moving the whole thing in order to move the putter. Okay, so just dial in where that face is aiming, but how do I aim the face? I aim the face by moving, okay, my torso and my setup. Alright, and then what we adopted with the short putts in terms of the strike, okay, I want you to really start focusing on the longer putts as well. Alright, so now it was evident when you struck the longer putt correctly that the speed was pretty good, but then there were still probably 3 or 4 mishits of the longer putts, and then that's the one that you're leaving 8 foot, 6 foot short. Okay, so adopt the same principles with the longer putts that we adopted with the shorter putts. Alright, other than that, keep plugging through and it's just going to get better and better and better, and that dispersion is going to get better and better and better. Okay, and the score is going to come down.